Hey everyone, welcome. We are looking at the Welcome to the Infestation story questline. This video will cover all 6 stages. First up is Eliminate Bugs, 50 in total. Sounds like a lot, but these things go down quite quickly. So you can do this anywhere where bugs can be found. Your best places are probably going to be one of the locations that you have to defend. There are 3 of those on the map. They will show on the map once the game starts as a bug in a white kind of crest symbol. Other places are going to be Ranger's Ruin as well as the Hive. Most of the satellite kind of O.X.R bases will have them to some kind of degree, and you'll come across some places in the centre and around the centre of the map where you'll find these wee things there, or the ones up on a stalk which will continuously generate them. Just keep hitting them then until you get all 50 done, and then it'll move on to Stage 2. Stage 2 is to talk to Onyx Winter about joining the O.X.R. Winter can be found at the O.X.R HQ, which is kind of almost in the middle of the map, just to the north of these snow mountains here, and you can see it's this massive complex which has been added as a POI for this season. When you go into the area where they're located, there will be 2 other NPCs there, so if you need to add them to your character list, then just talk to them briefly and it will add them all. This is a very, very busy area. Loads of O.X.R chests, normal chests, as well as insects too. But they're in this main building here at the very top. Go through the double doors. They'll be standing around the war table. Just go and talk to her. She'll be the one closest to the window. Make sure you're interacting with the bit that has the exclamation mark on it. Let her do through the chat. As soon as it's done, it will complete, and we will move on to Stage 3. There's also the chest there. Stage 3 is Defend an Outpost. As you can see on the map there are 3 locations. They're all marked there with the one above them. There will normally be 2 in-game, and they will rotate through those spaces. When the game starts, check your map. The ones with the bug icon is where the active Defend the Outpost is happening. So when you get closer to one of these areas, you'll get that bar pop up saying Defend the Outpost, and you need to destroy 15 insects. They will continuously spawn the small and the large ones. Small ones are very squishy. The big ones take a bit more to put down. One thing to be very aware of, and you'll see in a second, is players. They will attempt to kill you. They will not help you complete this one because they'll want all of the loot for themselves, especially the big drop pod that comes in. So when you get in, make sure that you are getting your shields up, make sure your health is up if you end up getting attacked by somebody, and make sure you have weapons with enough ammunition to do this one and take out any players if they arrive. You see, the small ones are quite squishy. 1 or 2 shots is normally enough to take them out. As you can see, there is a second player who's tried to do something to me there and completely ballsed it up. So we are going to just take this guy out. How I've missed that one is beyond me, but we'll use the shotgun to pick him out. Be very careful when you rank up that it will drop a drop pod somewhere in your local vicinity, so just be careful in case another player happens to go and grab it on you. The boons are very helpful, as well as some of the weapons that you can pick up in that as well. But this is literally a grind. Just constantly put them down. Every time you kill one, that will go up a bit. Any of the insects that the NPCs at these locations take down will not count towards the Defend the Outpost total. The good thing is, and we'll take this guy out as well, is that there are 3 O.X.R chests in this location. So if you can get around them and get them open, you will get yourself some really good weaponry and set yourself up quite well for doing this. Always a good number of chests. And the building where you seen me at the start of this part of the video, inside there is a lot of items, weapons, healing, shields, etc. that you can purchase using gold, which will help you on your way in doing this as well. The insects have a weird way of getting stuck behind equipment and walls, which just makes it a little bit easier to kill them, but just be very careful as they can be quite quick in coming up to you, and you might not even notice. As you see there's one that's popped up behind me, and they can swarm, hence the reason why I've got a weapon called the Swarm Strike. And if you get yourself surrounded by these, although alone they don't do an awful lot of damage, but if you've got 3 or 4 of them around you, it can block you from attacking out the way, especially if you get attacked by another player. So be very careful of that one. But once it's done, you'll get a big drop pod hitting that middle bit, and you'll get some nice loot as well. Stage 4 is to eliminate opponents at the Hive or Ranger's Ruin. You can see both of them marked on the map there. Track your quests, it just makes it so much easier to follow, especially when you've got things like this. I'm not going to show you me wiping out 30 opponents. It's opponents, so players will count, the queen will count, but mostly importantly, the constantly spawning insects will count. So just constantly take out these little guys. You'll get tons of them at both of the locations, just simply because there are so many spawn points for these guys. Once you've done it at the 30, it will complete and it will move on to stage 5. Just rinse and repeat. Stage 5 is to talk to Hope or Jones about the Tentacle. Tentacle, if you played from last time, is the big tentacles that have popped up at the event that Superman took out for us. So to get a bit more information on that, we're heading to Supernova Academy into the lab area below the building. And there's a number of ways into this, but you can drop down the lift shafts, come in through the main part of the building, or in through where the tech lab is sitting ready to be launched. Talk to either of the two characters, select the option with the exclamation mark, and it will complete this stage and open up stage 6. Stage 6 is to discover the Swarm's access point to the island, and it's marked there with the 1. If you're able to get this directly off the back of stage 5, go into the tech lab, use the grind point, and it will launch you towards this area. You'll still have a bit of running to do, but it will cover most of the distance for you. As you can see, it is on the hillside just beside the house and the car, just down there to the left. And as you get a little bit closer, especially if you're tracking it, the 1 will disappear. You'll get that diamond with the exclamation mark into it. Analyze the anomaly and it will turn red and it will complete stage 6. That is all of it. That's the video, guys. Drop a like on it, subscribe to the channel, check out my community tab if you do. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.